Hi there, I'm Benny.
He's got the ball.
Yeah. It's like the Applebee's commercial.
Did Clint tell you about my text?
Are you videotaping right now? Oh, what a wonderful day. Hi. Welcome to my kitchen. Come on in.
Why don't you?
It's a real treat.
Why don't you introduce yourself?
What?
Why don't you introduce yourself?
Me?
Yeah.
I need no introduction.
Okay, I'm ready.
Hi, I'm Clint Compton, executive chef at Big Sam's, Inlet Cafe and Raw Bar, and owner of Hearth Appeal Traveling Wood-Fired Pizza. Today, we're going to be making one of my favorite dishes, pan-seared scallops with a wild mushroom risotto and asparagus tips.
Okay.
Ready? Mm-hmm. Say action.
Action.
Okay, here are our ingredients for this dish. We have some really nice diver scallops, nice and dry, so we get a nice sear on them. I have 3 types of dried mushrooms. We have a lobster mushroom, black trumpet, and morel. We have some asparagus tips that we've blanched, shallots, butter, short grain arborio rice, which is used for risotto. It almost overflowed everywhere.
That's great.
Okay. You're not videotaping, sorry. You better not be. This is the world's smallest ladle. Alright.
Clint, do you have any nicknames?
Do I have any nicknames? They do call me the Walrus because of my ability to eat large quantities of food in one sitting. But besides that, no, just the Walrus.
What we want.
Are you getting these good shots?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, a lot of exciting action here. We're toasting, we're toasting, we're toasting. I'm really frazzed. I almost took a sip of the butter.
I thought you were just smelling it.
No, I literally almost took a sip of the butter. And we're just going to have it absorbed right there.
You've talked to me before about Julia Childs. What role has Julia Childs played in your culinary education?
Well, you know, Julia Childs was probably one of my first Julia Childs was one of my first inspirations. You know, my grandmother had polio growing up, so she didn't do a lot of moving around, but she did watch a lot of PBS. And Julia Childs was on PBS a lot growing up, so I used to love watching Julia cook with my grandma. I just thought it was the best thing. And so you could say she, you know, that was the start. Those were the building blocks to my culinary background. That's all I got.
We'll work on that.
I'm an avid music fan. I really enjoy going to see live music. One of my favorite bands is the band Fish from Vermont, or The Fish from Vermont. I've done several tours with them. In my earlier years, we used to sell grilled cheeses on lot to actually make it through to the next show.
You don't have to be doing anything. This can be dead time. I'm just asking you some personalized questions.
Personalized questions?
Yes.
Ask me about my golf game today. Ask me about my golf game today. Don't like it? Cooking with Clint. Sorry I'm talking so loud. It's just me being me. And here we are, making risotto. Everyone left. They couldn't take it. I bored them to death. When I make risotto, I really like to have almost 60-40. 60 rice to 40 the ingredients you're doing here. So 40% mushrooms and asparagus, which we're going to add it in at the end. We're going to edit this. It's going to be amazing. I mean, keep it going.
So tell me a little bit about Hearth and Peel Pizza.
Hearth and Peel Pizza is my other venture. It's a wood-fired catering business. We travel around and we do mobile wood-fired pizzas and other type of wood-fired cuisine in any location we can bring the oven. It's been really good so far. We do a lot of private parties. We work with some local breweries and local farms in the area doing farmers markets and such. And it's a lot of fun. We have all different types of pizzas we do, from a wacky peanut butter bacon jalapeno pizza to your classic pepperoni with house-cured pepperoni and sausage. We also use the freshest ingredients. We work with local farms to source those ingredients and try to pull as much from the surrounding area as possible. And one of my favorite pizzas, named after myself, the Walrus, and we'll get to that later. And then we're going to add the best and final ingredient, the Parmesan cheese, and our secret ingredient, a little bit of butter, because butter makes everything better.
So Clint, would you say that you have a motto or a catchphrase that you typically employ?
Well, a lot of my group of friends, we like to really say bring your lunch, because that means that you're bringing it. You're bringing it to the table and you're ready to go every day. You're bringing your lunch. You've packed it all and you're putting your all out there. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to crush the competition and bring my lunch, Mike Summers. I just want you to know that. I hope you're ready for the Walrus. Mark Summers, I hope you're ready for the Walrus. Well, you know what would help is if I had the pan on the right burner. That would be great. It's the little things. I tell you what. Home cooking. It's tough. As you can see with this risotto, I love the fact that there's so many mushrooms in here. That's what I want. I want all that mushroom flavor, and I just want, like I said, 60-40 rice to mushrooms and our asparagus. Now our asparagus is already blanched, so we're going to add that in at the very end just to warm it through. But right now, this is looking quite good. Nope! We had an escapee.
You did?
We had an escapee.
You went rogue?
We went rogue. Hey, Mike.
Wait. How's my hair?
Great. We're really just hamming it up here.
It smells dynamite. Dynamite.
Okay, so salads are searing, mushrooms have absorbed, we're taking on all that flavor, and we're going to go ahead and put in our asparagus.
Nice color.
Look at that nice bright green color there. We got a few little stragglers here that don't want to brown up. Alright, so we're going to finish the risotto now. A little bit of butter. Just a tiny bit.
What will butter do for this dish, Clint?
Butter's going to give it a nice velvety texture. Just really going to amp it up as far as just delicate. Alright, our butter is mixed in. Add some of this 2-year aged Parmesan Reggiano.
How much?
As much as you want. I like to be a little heavy-handed. Plate the risotto. Make sure we get a nice scoop there with some mushrooms. And some asparagus. A little bit in the middle. Okay. Put our scallops around the outside. I always like to do it in odd numbers, 3 or 5 or 7. It's just a little more appealing to the eye. I'm going to do some of that fresh Parmesan Reggiano, grated right on there. A few
What
chives.
Say your name at the end.
A little extra virgin olive oil, and there we have it. Wild mushroom risotto with asparagus tips and caramelized diver scallops. I'm Clint Compton.